Oh no, we are actually on a plane in the water next to a dock. The problem is the plane is currently pointing at the dock. This is a really bad situation. I have no way of reversing out of here, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. So, join me as I try and figure this out. We're gonna try and fly home, and stuff's gonna happen. Welcome to our War Career mode again in Stormworks. Pretty good intro, I know, thank you. Right, let's go ahead and try and store this somewhere. We're actually just gonna go ahead and drop it. I don't need that. Let's go ahead and take this and put that there. Very good. And then, I don't know how I'm gonna get it out of here, but I'm gonna see if the wind will just push me backwards. Hopefully the wind and the waves will push me backwards. Although it is getting dark. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna let this do whatever it wants, and I'm gonna go check the island for crates. Alright, you know what? We've made it to the building. There doesn't seem to be any crates in here. Unless there's some in the actual building inside the building. Oh, who knows? Where's the door? I never know where the door is on this. I'm gonna jump into bed. I'm gonna go to sleep. And in the morning, we might be able to make our way back to our base. Let's check upstairs just in case there's a crate up here. I kind of doubt there is. No, but it is pretty cool, isn't it? Having like a building inside your hangar is pretty awesome. Alright, well, never mind. There are no crates on this island. That's fine. We need to still get out of here, to be honest. So I'm going to try and fly back to our base. What is this? Search the area and locate the emergency. Ooh! That would be maybe not a bad idea to do either. Maybe we can do that. Let's go ahead and get back to the plane anyway, and hopefully it's been moved back a little bit so that we can... Oh, it hasn't really. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Alright, well, you know what? I've actually managed to push it around a little bit. So let's just jump straight in and get out of here as quickly as we can. Oh, wait. We haven't actually attempted to take off with this at full fuel. This could be really bad. This could be terrible. Alright, let's see if it takes off. No, what? That's literally instant. We instantly got into the sky there. That's so easy. Alright, good. Well, the plane can do it, guys. That's amazing. Alright, well, what I think I'll do is I will follow... What is that? What is that? Is that a hospital ship? Yes, it is. Yeah, I will follow the train tracks down, and then we'll actually just come across once we're down here, and then I think that's the easiest way to get to where we need to get to. Alright, well, I wanted to ask you guys, what are your thoughts on this thing? Do you like the way that it looks? Do you think it looks a little bit stupid? Do you think it looks weird? And what are the things that you think you'd change on this? Because I guess there's a few things that I would maybe change, one of which is this thing at the front. Yeah, this bit at the front looks weird, so I'll probably change that. I also need to change the gyro stability so it doesn't do this anymore. And an autopilot, because at the minute it's really hard to see outside the cockpit. So an autopilot would allow us to get to wherever we need to get to without really being able to see. Or having to be able to see. Saying that, there's the main island right there, so we just need to start heading out to the right now. I can barely see anything, but we're going to continue anyway. Alright, there's the water. You can now see it because of the waves. And we need to head to... Oh, I can actually see the cliffs, so we need to just head a little bit further right. And then we'll be in the right place, maybe. Okay, well, we're in a situation now where we should be able to start seeing the emergency of the tug. And, well, I don't. I can't see a tugboat anywhere. Oh, that's it right there, I think. I see flashing lights, therefore someone is in the water. Okay, we need to get down there, we need to land. Unfortunately, we are landing, with the wind, which is actually really bad. But let's get down anyway. And, there we go, we're good. We need to rescue, you know what, I didn't think about this. I don't have any seats. At all. I've got no seat. I can't rescue anybody. Well, I kind of feel bad, but I can't really do anything for them. I can put out the fire, I suppose. Let's do that. There we go. Nice. All right, we got $3 grand for that. That is awesome. You're alive. You're alive. That's good. This guy is alive. Okay, if they all are actually alive, there's a guy in the front that's alive too. I can maybe just come back. Yeah, so... this guy's dead. Okay, so you almost have all of them alive. Oh, I don't think I've got a defibrillator on my plane. I don't believe I do. I'm not taking them like this. So sometimes if you put these guys in your vehicles, they have some sort of weird physics where they end up weighing like a million tons, and then everything blows up and it's crazy. So we're not going to do that, but we'll leave these guys all here. We're going to go back to... Okay, I'm taking one of you, and the rest of you, I mean, come with me if you want, but let's go. There's about to be a tsunami and I need to get in the air. Okay, one of them decided he wants to come with me, and the other guys stayed on the boat. Those guys are crazy, because they're gonna die. Those guys are crazy because they're gonna die. Right, come with me. There we go. We need to put them inside. If they do stand in the back, they have a chance of not going crazy with my boat, but we're gonna try it. Here we go. Alright, we're gonna drop you in here as well. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Start your engines! Okay, we are in the air, and that is perfect. Okay, yeah, in case you don't know what that was a meteor shower, and ooh, when there is a meteor shower, sometimes there's a tsunami. In fact, there's always a tsunami. Wait a second, isn't my base over here? I'm actually so lost right now. Turn to the right, I think. I think that's my base. That is literally my base down there. So we're gonna fly over there. We're gonna land, and then we're gonna sort out the aircraft that we're in. Yeah, then that'll be good. Unfortunately, the guys aren't really gonna get to a hospital, but that's fine. Never mind. I don't know. I have no idea at what point they fell out, but they have fallen out somewhere. That's really bad. Imagine a rescue service coming and rescuing you, and then mid-flight, you just fall out, and they have no idea that's even happened. That would suck. Anyway, we need to sort out those problems. So, I have an idea. Whether it's a good one or not, I'm not sure, but I'm going to fix this like that. What is this? What? Oh, this is actually our fuel tank. Ah, interesting. Right, well, I don't want this to be our fuel tank, so we're going to change it up. Our fuel is going to be down here in the floats. Yeah, we're going to put the fuel in the floaties, and hopefully that's okay. There we go. So let's just do this down to there. In fact, actually, probably better or easier if I just do this. So, delete this. I don't know what this is. Is this my way of refueling, possibly? It is. Well, I need to do something with that then. That's fine. So that's going to go straight down. So we grab this, delete that. Shove this down here. And our fuel tank is going to be in there. There we go. Alright, I mean, this is kind of crazy and I don't know whether it'll still float, so we got to try and test it out. But essentially that needs to go down there, that needs to go down there. These guys need to go down there as well, obviously. There we go, paste. Merge that with that, okay. So far so good. This can stay where it is, that's okay. And what is this piece? It's an underwater welding torch. That's gonna go too. So, if we get a hatch, I should be able to add an actual hatch on here like this, then a ladder so we can get inside our plane. There we go. Yeah, and then some seats, I guess. I don't know, this seems absolutely ridiculous, but if it works, then it works. So, we just need some seats in here now, so we can actually carry people around. It would be nice if I could have them up by one, but I just can't. I actually can't. This is terrible. This is terrible. Can I have this here? No. Can I have someone sat back here? Ah, there we go. Alright, so we got 4 seats so far. I've got to be honest, this was never planned. So I kind of really hate it, but it is what it is. Alright, well, I guess I'll paint the interior as well. So we're going to do it the same color as upstairs. There we go, there we go. Including that piece, and all of this, and all of that. There we go. I don't want any of the blue on the inside. Like, literally no blue, please. And there's a lot of it, so this is going to take some time, probably. Alright, there we go. No blue! Not even the pipes. No siree. Alright, there we go. Kinda wish I didn't have this inside of here, but it is gonna stay. That's fine. There we go. This one as well. Okay, and then the roof is gonna be this color too. Alright, so far so good. Shove that on there. Let's paint this guy like this. There we go. Paint this guy and this guy. We gotta do all of that. There we go. All of this. There's so much to paint. It's ridiculous. All of that. The back side. This side. There we go. And then whatever I need to paint on here. Okay, that works. These guys too. I'm gonna connect these guys together via a pipe. Okay, there we go. And then the seats are gonna be whatever color this seat is. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. So we got 6 seats on the inside. It would then be really cool, actually, if we could have windows. I think that would be awesome, actually. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna add a window in here. Have I accidentally painted this one? Nope, but I've painted that. Okay, window time, here we go. Windows, we're gonna go with these. I'm gonna chuck them in here. And they are gonna be black. There we go. Alright, do this side as well. Black. We're gonna paint around the edges, but we're gonna use this color to do so. So go inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sure. And then, have I painted somewhere that I shouldn't have painted? Ah, yes. All of this. Stop that. There we go. Fix all of that. Excellent. And then I need to do the same thing on the other side. There we go. And now we have the ability to transport passengers inside. That's cool. They are just going to have to sit on the floor, but that's fine. We've also got a window in the side now, which is pretty awesome. And if I wanted to, I could add another one right here. You know what? I kind of do want to. So this one is obviously going to be a 1x2. Chuck that on there. Chuck it on here as well. We're then going to paint around the edges like this. Aha! There we go. And then on this one as well. And that's going to be all of the light they need. Maybe. Alright, well, the other thing that we need to do is connect this guy, because it wasn't connected before, and that was actually a big old issue. So now we should be able to turn when we're in the water, which is a great thing. That's very good, actually. Yeah. Okay, is there anything else that I want to do? Probably, but I can't think of it right now. Oh boy, I changed the color of it. I thought it would look cool in this color, and I actually think it does. But I need to climb on here really quickly because I need to check. How much. Oh, this is so annoying. The fuel tank is 10,000. I don't know if it'll take off with 10,000. It's actually probably more like 12, but I don't know if it would take off with that. We need to test it though, and I think if we do test it, we can then go buy some actual diesel. That should be our mission today. Tell you what, actually, let's make it slightly smaller, because that is a lot. That is a lot. Where shall we cut it? Let's just put... Oh, I don't know. Let's get rid of this. There we go. And now it's just this bit right here. Alright, yeah, that works. What I'm going to do as well, because it's annoying for you guys, is I'm going to set this to about 11,000. There we go, 11,000. Now it won't just constantly spin. If we go to this, we're going to set this to 150. That won't constantly spin now either. And this is going to be set to 5,000. There we go. So that won't constantly spin either. Alright, I think we've done a good job there. Let's save that as it is. Okay, well, I need to put some sort of redundancy in here so that if we end up in a situation where we can't actually take off because we got too much fuel in, I'm going to add a pump onto here that allows us to pump out the fuel. Yeah, so if we need to, we can just send it out of here and out the top of the boat, which is utterly ridiculous, but it is what it is. So let's go ahead and shove that right there. We're going to put a button right here, that's fine. And this is for fuel dumping, which, to be fair, is a thing in real life, but not for this reason. Okay, so connect this guy onto there. Go ahead and give it some electricity, and that's fine. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and spawn it in now. And we're going to go on a journey. We are. Alright, well, we're in our seat. It is fully turned around, that's fine. Didn't put an autopilot in just yet, but we hopefully don't need it. Alright, there we go, and... oh. Alright, we're good. We are good. Let's go ahead and set ourselves on a northerly trajectory. There we go. And we're literally just going to try and fly north. That's my main goal right now, is just to fly north. I was wondering what that island was for a second there. I think that's the new one. It's like a castle or something? But I don't think there's any reason to actually go there. Anyway, I need to figure out where this is. I think that might be it right there. So, we are around this location. Okay. Where can I fill up with diesel from? A small helicopter. If I travel straight north, if I go straight over the islands, I can get to the refinery, but the problem at the refinery is I have no reverse gear. I forgot to put that in. So we can't really do that either. Okay, well, we're currently flying over the quarry. That right there is Halt Town over there. And I guess I could try and land on the land, but that's a bad idea because my fuel tank is literally at the bottom of the aircraft. So if that breaks, then we'll have no fuel, and that'd be bad. So what I think we're gonna do is just take the fuel from the northern harbor. That's all I can think to do. Okay, yeah, so if we are gonna just take stuff from this dock, I need to land right now without crashing into it. That would be good. Oh, okay. Quite a hard landing. I do wish that... oh, I'm getting pushed about a little bit. The wind is kind of not good. Uh-oh. Alright, yeah, my weight situation doesn't seem too good here. My tail is in the air. Ah. That's not really what I wanted. Not at all, actually. Okay, I managed to get the engine started again, and because we fixed the rudder earlier, we can actually sail around and drive and steer in the water. This is good. And yes, I am going to steal the diesel. And then I need to return back to our base again. And I need to modify this aircraft a little bit more. In fact, a good bit more. I don't know whether I should put landing gear on it. That could be a really cool thing, but actually it could be a really annoying thing at the same time. Anyway, let's go ahead and connect onto here. We're then going to connect up to there and everything will be fine. Okay, so I've connected on. There's about 5,000 liters here, I believe. I didn't actually look. I should have probably checked. But here we are. There we go. So if I get on this, I should be able to connect it. I've put that fire extinguisher in the worst place. Literally the worst literally the worst place. It couldn't have been in a worse place. Okay, if I go around this side. So if you guys can't see very much, I can't really see very much either. But there we go, we're connected, and it is filling up. So this is going to get to 10,000-ish. Yeah, pretty much. And that's crazy. I don't know if we're going to be able to take off with 10,000 liters, but We will see, I guess. Oh, is my tank only 5,900 now? Oh, maybe it is. I actually don't know. Well, that's okay then. It stopped pumping out, so we're just gonna go ahead and disconnect. There we go. Put it right there. And then, I guess we just need to fly home. I really didn't need to fly this far. I've flown all the way out to here, only to have to go all the way back to here. That doesn't make much sense. Alright, well, you know what? I'm gonna go to sleep so that we can actually see, because at the minute, I can't see a single thing. It is so dark. But yeah, we are gonna fly from the North Harbor all the way back. All the way back down to our base, all the way down here. That's crazy! That's so far away. But the main goal was to get diesel, and honestly, we now have diesel, so this is good. That is not good looking. That looks pretty terrible, actually. The whole front of my plane is pitched down into the water. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, there's no way for me to move that, because the center of the propeller is under the water. So actually, this won't move at all right now. Well, there's actually not very much I can do about it, except from one thing, and it involves me spending all my money. Pretty much all of my money needs to go. I'm buying this harbor. We're buying the harbor, we get the train station, we obviously get the harbor itself, so it's not a terrible decision, but it still kind of sucks because I didn't want to do this. But there's nothing I can really do, so 60,000 is gone. Let me go rescue my plane. Workbench not available. Remove vehicle from zone. Are you kidding me? Oh no, is it too wide? The plane might be too wide. That would really suck. Oh, this is bad. I've just spent 60,000 buying this place because I thought, oh, the plane would be fine. No, the plane's too big. That's really bad. That's really bad. That's really, really, really bad. I've got an idea, and it's either a good one or a really bad one. Let's do it. Okay, so, first things first, we need a winch. Yes, indeed. Here we go. Big old winch like that. Excellent. We're then gonna get a bunch of weight blocks, and we're gonna chuck them on the bottom. Okay, so far, so good. Weird, but fine. There we go. We're then going to need a battery, or two. It's fine. Doesn't matter which. There we go. And there we go. We're going to connect those together. Alright. Okay. Awesome. And then we need to have an on signal so that it is naturally on. Here we go. Alright. So far, so good. Connect this to winch in. Oh, winch up. That's fine. And hopefully that's all good. Maybe. I've gone ahead and grabbed a rope as well and attached that onto there. That is fine. Alright, here we go. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, there it goes. Down to the bottom of the ocean. Very nice. Just where we needed it to be. I now need to dive down here. Grab this. Attach it onto there. Okay, so far so good. Swim all the way up to here. Attach it onto this piece. Like... oh. Like this. Aha, there we go. And then in a second... oh wow, is the plane actually that buoyant? I thought that was going to pull it down. We might still be good. Let's see. Alright, now we've got to attempt to take off. With this extra weight that I've just added. However, it has worked. So I'm going to fly home, I guess. Because I can't do anything else with this plane otherwise. Ah, well, that's crazy. Did I think I'd be doing that today? No. Is it still behind me? Yes, because I don't have a detach button for it. So, yes. We are pulling a really heavy weight back to our base. This is so stupid. This is incredibly dumb. Okay, well, we made it. Obviously, we don't have an autopilot, and I think an autopilot would be pretty awesome, to be honest. And also, I just need to... I need to fix up the plane a little bit more, possibly even by adding some sort of weapon as well. Because what if we do actually come across some enemies? I think I'll have some issues, won't I? Yeah, I probably will. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and zoom this over here. I'm going to land. I also need a way of, like, making sure that the propellers stay out of the water. when we're on the ground. Oh, in the water. When we're in the water, I need to make sure the propellers stay out of the water. Yes, I think that makes sense. Anyway, turn this off. We have arrived back home. We have 5,600 fuel. Is that less than I can't remember how much I should have. But that's fine. Alright, let's go ahead and lift ourselves up. We're gonna return the plane to the hangar. Here we go. Excellent. Yes. And we're gonna go ahead and grab the weight that is down there. Hopefully. Using this. Please? Nope. Okay, never mind. Is that just gonna stay there then? I have an idea. Okay, so this is world view. We're gonna go ahead and chuck this out to this side, just a little bit like this. We're then gonna get a winch. No, not a winch. What am I saying? A rope connector. Yep, we're gonna chuck that directly on there like that. We're gonna get a rope itself. 1, 2, 3. Chuck this onto here like this. Spawner in. There we go. And we're gonna attach this down to there. So connected on there. Let's go. Swim. Swim like you've never swam before. Attach it on. There we go. Excellent. It'll drag it towards the build area. And then once you've done that, we can return it. Did it work? Yeah, there we go. It totally worked. Beautiful. Okay, so our fuel tank currently is here. The front of it is actually there, and obviously that is going to weigh us down towards the front. So we're going to cut it again. We're actually going to go ahead and put it here instead. So 1, 2, 3. Grab this color. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Go to the other side and do the same thing, please. 1, 2, 3. Boop. And then attach all that together like so. That means this bit is no longer part of the compartment. That's fine. As long as this bit is a part of the compartment, then we should be good. I think. Yeah, that works out for me, at least. So now instead of it being here, it's actually back here, which means most of our weight will be back there. So, in order to test this then, let's go ahead and set this as seawater and see how it sits. Alright, currently sitting actually quite far back, which is good. Let's have a little look at this. Alright, it carries a lot of fuel. That's fine, I think. I'm happy with that. Alright, let's do it. So, I'm going to go ahead and add a keypad into this, and hopefully you guys know why. We're having an autopilot, that's right. Main reason for this is so that we can actually not get lost. That's the reason. Although we have been doing a pretty good job so far. But yes, autopilot is kind of necessary for me right now. So there's A. This is going to be for B. We're going to need a button to actually turn this on. So let's get that next. And then we're going to need a dial to show us how far away from the place that we're going to be is. Okay? Yeah? Is that good with everybody? Hopefully that's good with everybody. So connect this to distance. That's all good. Yep. Alright. Adjusted steering. That goes to yaw, but actually it goes to here. Yep, that's fine. And then that goes to there. Wait, is this the right way around? I think I'm doing it wrong. Alright, here we go. So now we have an autopilot and we have an altitude hold. So in theory, this should work. Where do I want to go right now? That is a good question. I don't think there's anywhere I actually want to go in particular. It might be nice to fly out to the refinery, but I can't get out of there if I do go there. I don't think there's anywhere I can go to where I'll be able to actually reverse out. I'm gonna fly down here and steal the diesel from here next. That sounds so stupid, but yes, that is true. 155, okay, let's go ahead and get ourselves in the air and test this thing out. Let's go! Wait, how much diesel am I taking with me? All of it. Okay, I didn't mean to do that, but we're in the air. Altitude hold is on. 155 is where I want it to stay, and it took us a bit higher than that, but that's fine. That's okay. And I'm going to go ahead and push this. And I'm gonna hope that we end up wherever we need to be. 22,000... Okay. 22 kilometers away. We might be fine? I don't know. I can't really see out the window. So we'll see what happens when we get there, I guess. We are seemingly flying the right direction, because this is spinning like crazy now. So we're good. Maybe. No, never mind. I think we were just spinning around in circles. I've got a massive, massive issue on my hands now. I can't really see out the window. I don't know whereabouts we are. Okay. Well, we're flying at least. Where does my compass say we are? Okay, I'm gonna try and head south. And eventually we'll see where that takes us. Maybe. I don't know. This is scaring me. Alright, I've flown around a little bit. I think that might be my base out there, although I can barely see anything. No, I actually can't see it anymore. Is that it? What? I don't know. Yes, that seems like it is our base. Holy, this is crazy. So I think what happened there is I didn't attach a compass onto the GPS, and that has caused me severe issues. That's really bad. Also, I think we should put a reverse on this. That would be really useful, actually. Alright, well, jump across here. Let's go sort that out. So, I think we need a compass sensor. Yes, this seems like it makes sense. Maybe. We will chuck it down here, pointing forwards. We then need to connect that up to this. Heading to a compass sensor. There we go. Does the compass sensor need electricity? Indeed it does. Alright, now it should actually work out fine. As for reverse, we can set these so they are neutral. And then, yeah, I could do a reverse. So, that's possibly fine. Okay. Alright, well, with that being said then, let's remove some of the diesel, actually, because I don't need all of that diesel. So, we'll remove some of it, and then we are going to go ahead and fly straight to the refinery, and we're going to see if we can fill up there. I think that's just the best option right now. Alright, so what I've done then is I've actually set it to 20% fuel inside of this thing, so we only have 2,000 liters. Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead and set this as our destination. We're going to set our altitude around 255. Okay, whack that in straight away. We're going to go ahead and turn this on. I'm going to set this into here and turn this on. And then I'm just going to go ahead and throttle up. Hopefully, I don't really have to touch anything and it'll just work. Which way are we currently going? South east. Is that correct? No. Northeast. That's where we're going. Northeast. Yeah, no, I think that's correct. It is indeed. Straight northeast. Beautiful. Guys, I looked away for a second and I don't know what's happened. We've got an issue. Did I crash into a mountain? How am I still flying? Alright, we got so many questions. Is my fuel leaking? It doesn't look... Oh, it might be. It might be, and I don't really want to land in water because it'll contaminate it and then there'll be issues. Alright, we are going to maintain altitude. Whack that on there. Okay, we're going to put that in. Oh my goodness. Are we diving? Is it diving? Yeah, it was diving. Okay, welding torch. This is going to be the most ridiculous... I'm doing it. Okay, my main bit of plane is actually fine. I'm currently out on the wing, fixing my wing. Oh, this is stupid. This is really dumb. Why am I doing this? This bit doesn't even need fixing. This is not... I didn't get out on the wing for this. I didn't. That's where we need to be. We're about to start turning. Okay, get back in the seat. That's fine. Turn this off, turn this off. We are gonna land. Yes, we are. We have to land in the refinery. This is where it gets kind of strange. Because we just gotta dive, essentially. And I'm hoping the reverse does actually work, but I actually have no idea if it will. Maybe we should reverse in. Maybe we should try... Yes. I think that would make more sense anyway. So let's turn around. Yep, okay. And then we're gonna try and reverse in. This seems stupid. It's a really dumb idea. Here we go. Oh no, my throttles are wrong, aren't they? Because my throttle and my input is on the same thing. That's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. That was really silly. Oh no. Okay, is there any other way that I could think of doing this? This is probably a really dumb idea. It's probably a really, really dumb idea. But we are gonna go in there. And we're gonna refuel anyway. Okay, slowly does it. Slowly does it. I don't know whether my wings will fit. Just, okay. And we're gonna leave it like that. Okay. Close this off. Put that in there. I'm a little bit injured, so I'm gonna fix myself up. Let's run across here. We're gonna grab this guy. Turn this on. This is the diesel one, right? Yep. We're gonna connect this onto my aircraft. Like so. It is gonna fill the diesel tank. And then we're gonna have to take off that way. So, in order to do that, I'm gonna move these out of the way. I think that's the best option here. So we can't crash into that, and then I'm gonna move that one out of the way so we can't crash into that one either. And then we're just gonna have to try and take off. This is so stupid. Alright, moving this one out of the way as well. I believe this is the oil sell point, so we're gonna get rid of this. Realistically, I haven't actually been here before, so I'm gonna have a run around. And I'm gonna see if there are any crates before I leave. Alright, well, upstairs we go, and look at that. Boom! Nice! There's a is that a sailboat? I don't think I've ever seen a sailboat like that before, but that's cool. We got $6,500 for that. I don't know if there's a bed here. It would be nice if there was, but I don't think there is. Because I actually kind of want to go to sleep before I take off. I don't want to take off in the dark. But I think that's what's going to happen. Alright, well, let's check up here real quick. Is my plane still good? Yeah. We're going to check up here if there's nothing on the bridge. There's nothing on the bridge. There's nothing up here. I don't think there's going to be anything down there. Alright, we just gotta go then. This is scary. I actually legit have to take off towards this. That's gonna be terrifying. Alright, well, I'm gonna assume that it is done pumping. So, we're gonna shove this back into there. Let's go get inside of the plane. I should probably turn the lights on. Look at that damage. Oh, that's bad. You know what, actually? We should probably fix... Sorry if you guys can't see this. I'm gonna try and fix the control surfaces out here. Just so that we definitely have more control than... well, the more control we have, the better, essentially. Let's chuck this back in here. I can't see anything. If I press 1, that turns the lights on. Okay. This is it. This is it. Go, go, go. No. No. Alright, that was really dumb. That was really, really dumb. We just didn't get the power to begin with there. At all. Because we got all this extra weight, I think. Oh, yikes. Alright, I'm gonna swim forwards. Please don't chop me up. There we go. I'm gonna have to fix all this now. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of here. Well, that is actually terrible. This is some really bad news because, well, my nearest place that I can actually go to is obviously the North Harbor. Fortunately, we do own this now, but I'm gonna lose all of the diesel that I just had because my fuel tank is broke. I don't know why I thought that was gonna work. Well, I do know why, because without all of the extra weight in it would have worked, but it has all the extra weight in, so it didn't. Okay, well, I think what I'll do is I'll end up swimming over here, but I'll do that next time. So, I'm gonna end this here for now, with this tragedy, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. We'll swim over here. In the next video, we're gonna have to make an electric boat of some sort, take the electric boat from down there, up to here, and tow my plane. Uh-oh. Oh no, my plane will have to get towed all the way back. Literally all the way back. Unless I can come up with a different idea. No, okay, I've got a plan. Don't worry. There is a plan. Okay, anyway, for now, thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Whatever the heck this was, I don't know why you would. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.